Welcome back to the Quiet Man Rides channel. This is your very first video that you're watching on this channel. Welcome. I really appreciate you checking in. Hopefully you'll consider subscribing. Take a look at some of the other videos. I am just starting out. This is a brand spanking new channel. The goal of this channel is to, number one, first and foremost, really it's about me, honestly, and not in the way you think. For me, it's about getting on the bike more, riding more. Self-admittedly, I don't ride as much as I want to or should. Not that there's any kind of set amount of time that somebody needs to ride. But for me, I find a lot of excuses not to. And I thought that if I started this channel, started making some content, it would get me on the bike more. And to a certain degree it has. Yeah, so for me it's about getting me out of my comfort zone. It's about getting on the bike a little, you know, more, getting out riding more. I live in South Philadelphia, and I'd like to get out and about, show you some different places in and around the city of Philadelphia. So that's primarily the reason that I really wanted to start this channel. I tried doing a video a long time ago, and then just recently picked it up. So if you're brand new here, take a look at some of the other videos. Let me know what you think. If you're down, then absolutely consider subscribing. I would love to have you. And if you are a subscriber, thank you so much for your support. I have a very small viewership right now, but I'm really hoping if I can get some decent content out there on sort of a regular basis, that viewership will grow. Whew! That was not good. One of the things that I noticed in doing these YouTube videos is I have a very, very bad habit. I rely way too much on my mirror. I have to do shoulder checking. I have really fallen into a bad habit. And the good thing about doing these YouTube videos, you watch yourself like 100 different times during the editing process. You really see a lot of the mistakes that you make, and that's one of the ones that I have noticed with regard to my riding, is I put way too much faith in the mirrors. I need to do them shoulder checks like that. Definitely need to do them shoulder check. Yeah, so this one's going to be a bit of a quick one. This is actually sort of a two-parter. I want to take you guys up to a place that I really I used to really love going to, and I did it a lot more often when I was, I'm gonna get that looked at. I think it's leaking. Last time I was here, I want to say was around my birthday a couple years ago. I brought my wife, and we're going up to Penn Treaty Park. And right now we are on Columbus Boulevard. It's right up here a little bit. We're going to go past where Yards Brewing used to be. Yards Brewing is now on Spring Garden Street. And we're also going to go by the casino. Used to be the Sugar House, and now I think it's called Rivers or something like that. It's a really nice little park. As the name implies, it is presumably, I mean, I have no reason not to believe this to be true, it is presumably where William Penn signed a treaty with the indigenous when they landed over here. So that's part one of this. Part two of this is I'm actually testing out a new rig, a new setup. If you saw my previous video, and I've been actually pretty bad at dropping these in any kind of chronological order, so it may or may not have dropped. Hopefully in the video prior to this, I talked about improving my my equipment setup, and one of the things that I did was upgrade to the, for me it's an upgrade to the Hero 7 Black. And I had the Hero 7 Silver, which is actually on the handlebar. And something that that I mentioned in that video is with the silver, you cannot put an external microphone directly into the GoPro. So I had to run an external mic. Oy vey. If you have an external mic, then you gotta, you know, put it somewhere. And I'm wearing a vest. I'm still wearing the vest that I kind of normally wear, but, and that's where the recorder would go into the pocket here. But you know, I am very new to editing. My son was editing most of my videos. In the beginning, he did, like, you know, the first few, I think. Then I started you know, trying my hand at it, and I just thought how much easier it would be if I could just you know, do the video and audio all in one. Coming up on the Ben Franklin Bridge, guys. This is known as Penn's Landing. You see the sign right there. A lot of nice restaurants and a lot of stuff to do up and down Penn's Landing. My wife and I, our first date was just basically walking around down Penn's Landing down here, just enjoying the atmosphere, and it was just a lot of fun. All right, this place up here, this is Dave & Buster's. It's like just a giant arcade. I'm sure you know what Dave & Buster's is, and if you don't, you can certainly look it up. But there's also Hibachi over there on the waterfront. It's a really, really awesome place. Great views. So I made the decision to get the adapter and a case. If you watched any of the other videos, you know my thing with stuff all over. This is where oh, it's another brewery. How about that? This is where Yards used to be, and then this is the casino right here. Yeah, Rivers Casino. Used to be Sugar House, and I always wondered why they called it Sugar House, but I found out that they had a what do you call it? Like a sugar factory, like literally a sugar factory right there. Cop this spot right here. Okay, well, apparently I can't park here. Well, I'll tell you one thing, at least he gave me the heads up and he wasn't about it and hit me with a ticket. Okay, so we're at the Beach Street in Columbia, right off of Delaware Ave, or Christopher Columbus. Traditional site of a treaty between William Penn and the Indians. This park is maintained by the city of Philadelphia. Proprietors, peaceful relations with the Indians. Okay, cool. There's Billy Penn. You know, a lot of people mistake who's on top of City Hall. They think it's Ben Franklin. It's actually William Penn. Fun fact. The thing I love about this park, this is a nice little spot if you just want to come and chill. Everybody's got their dogs. People are just hanging out. I like it. I just wanted to show you this nice little place. If you know, if you live in Philadelphia or you live in the area, if you've never been to Penn Treaty Park, I don't think it's a secret. I think a lot of people know about it. It's just a nice place. It's a nice place to come. Anyway, here's the Ben Franklin Bridge. Really nice shot. Peaceful water. It's just nice. You just come, you clear your head, you center yourself a little bit. Yeah, you leave feeling a little bit better than you did when you came, or at least I do whenever I come down here. Like I said, last time I was here, I was with my wife. I think it was around my birthday, a couple years ago. The whole reason for this quick little jaunt was to show you Penn Treaty Park. Much debate over the exact details of the dealings with the Indians of the Delaware River Valley, written at Penn. I'm not going to read the whole thing. If you want to read it, you can pause and check it out. But yeah, it's a cool little place. I like. And supposedly, where's that? Oh, in that little cutout over there was supposed to be like an original tree or something, and has since been removed. But anywho, let's get back on the bike and we'll get on out of here. Yeah, so that's a little shot of Penn Treaty Park. Yeah, so big thing for me today was just to do this little shakedown of the equipment, the new camera, the new the case, the adapter. I want to see how the video and audio meshes inside the GoPro. I want to see how this camera on the handlebar operates. I'll do a little first impression on the Zero 3D ball mount. It's a perch mount. Okay, it mounts right on your you just take two screws out from your housing there. That's a good one. I could have swore he was coming over. I'm glad he didn't, but what the hell. I really like Penn Treaty Park. It's a nice little place. I didn't want to stay too long, only because, well, it's a park. There's not much to do there. I gave you the location, a little bit of the history behind it. It's a nice little place to go and eat lunch or just chill. Take the significant other and just hang out. It's just a pretty chill place. It was a quickie, short and sweet. I hope you liked it. If you're brand new, like I said, and you're into this kind of stuff, motorcycles, and just checking out some of the sights surrounding area of Philadelphia and outskirts, consider subscribing. If you're coming back, if you're a subscriber, or you've watched a couple of my videos and you're not subscribed, what the heck are you waiting for? I'd really love to have you. Or I don't know if this thing's shut off or what, but if it's recording, dead ahead is the Walt Whitman Bridge.